So morning again. This morning we're doing the Medway River and Nettlestead Place circular. It's about 9k and it's 7:30 in the morning and it's going to be hot. It's going to be very, very hot. So we're starting today's walk in Yalding, which is a little village not far outside Maidstone, and like I say, it's about a 9, more like 10 kilometre walk, this one, but we're on the river, which is never a bad start. Look at him go. What a little beauty. Bless him. Boats all the way down this marina, as you would expect. But what a lovely quiet place to be, certainly in this weather. Anyway, this is a lovely open path here. It's very flat, and look how close we are to the river. Look how still that is. That huge tree's just lost its branch over there, straight into the water. Sure that'll break up over time. And there's all the boats. As always, this time in the morning, it's just incredibly quiet and peaceful. There's nothing like it. Oh, what are these? Colours everywhere. You've got sort of purples and pinks over there, and yellows here. I'm not going to lie, that looks like it's a lot of fun actually. I mean, kind of peaceful, calm, relaxing fun. I suppose unsurprisingly for a place called Nettlestead, or Nettlestead as we call it down my way, there's nettles everywhere, half of which I've just been stung by, but you know, it's not going to kill you, is it? It's a small price to pay to be out amongst this. I mean, look at that. It's just nettles as far as you can see. Feeling very pleased that I decided to wear shorts and a t-shirt today to come through this. It looks like it's the Maidstone West to Paddock Wood train. It's getting a bit overgrown here actually. Fortunately it's only grass rather than nettles, but it's a bit of a, I'm sure you can hear, you're having to chop your way through the grass, but slightly damp. But again, it's not the end of the world. It's not going to kill you. These are beautiful flowers, look. What are these? You never know what they are. Really vibrant blue. And this, you can barely see it. It's like, looks like a strong wind to blow it away, but I bet it wouldn't. Well, that's 2 kilometres down, 8 to go. And that was pretty painless so far, that first 2. Let's hope it stays that way. After yesterday's item moat and an old deer park walk, which was 13k, if you haven't seen it, go and have a look. By the end of last night, I had such a banging headache. So it's kind of reiterated in my mind that you need to stay hydrated, certainly in this kind of weather. If you're going to do long hikes, you must stay hydrated. I know I'm preaching to the choir, but yeah, I think you can sometimes forget because you're so wrapped up in what you're doing that you just forget to drink. And so yeah, a bit more water today, I think. Also took delivery yesterday of my my first gas stove, camping stove, and some gas, and a little fire guard. So I'm quite happy about that. I'll be taking them up to Scotland, and you know, be a little bit more self-sufficient than you would normally be on a holiday, where you just go to a bar or a restaurant or a coffee shop. Actually, you know, you can make your own food and your own coffee, etc., etc. I've also got a tent and a sleeping bag have arrived, but they've gone to work, so I'll pick them up on Sunday. But yeah, bit by bit it's coming together, and we're getting ever more prepared for the Scotland trip in September. For me, I don't think there's a better sound. This is unfortunate. I think this is going to be a hands and knees job, so I'm going to have to put the camera down, I think. So back out in the open for a minute. Every now and then I keep getting in the shade and from being in the sun, and I'll tell you the difference is, you know, it's really quite extreme, if you like. Already at, what time is it? 8:30. Trains. Already at 8:30. It's really quite hot, and so every time you get under the trees, you really feel it. You really feel the difference. A bit of a bog down here. Oh wow, this is muddy. Fortunately, somebody has put some bits and pieces down. Oh dear. Oh, that was tight. See, even with a few days of really good weather, the amount of rain we've had just lately has rendered quite a lot of these walks almost unwalkable. Not quite, but yeah, that's all part of the fun, isn't it? All part of the fun. What we got? These as well. I mean, I don't know what these are called, but you see them quite a lot. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful colours. Oh. And our first style of the day. Now, this is a level crossing. Not come across one of these before. It's funny because we were told as kids never ever to walk across these, but I just did, so. Although it did rather imply that you were meant to, because there's no other way to go. Ah, these stinging nettles are absolutely crucifying me. Goodness me. I hope I'm going the right way. Yep. Oh. Now. This isn't Mary the Virgin Church. I'm trying to be careful where I walk because these really are a place of rest and peace, and you have to respect that. But that's not open. It's worth a try. Oh, that sun is absolutely beaming down. Now, some horses over there in the field. Oh, what a couple of beauties. They're beautiful horses. As always, the memorial of the people who served in the war. So I'm going to head up this road, Gibbs Hill. This road goes on for as far as the eye can see, and I feel like we're going to be on it the whole way. So I'm trying to walk in the shade of this lane that I'm walking up because I realised that I didn't put any sun cream or anything on, and when you're a baldy you kind of need that stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to keep out of the sun a little bit at least. Still, this is quite a it's quite a steep little hill actually. I think I'll have to stop pretty soon for a little liquid break. I haven't even been going for long. I've only been going just over an hour. But yeah, I'm beginning to feel it, if I'm honest. So, and this hill just keeps going. I very nearly didn't do this this hike this morning because I had a feeling that there was going to be too much road walking, which I'm never really a fan of. Not a great fan of road walking. You feel like this has been put here and filled on purpose, so you can do that. And there is quite a lot of road walking, but so far only one car's passed me on this lane. And so hopefully it stays that way, because you can't really see anything coming. Just closed my exercise ring, which sounds weirder than it should. And so after walking all the way to the top of that hill, we're now walking all the way back down again. I know this is going to sound like the most ridiculous thing I've ever said, but I've only just realised that birds nest in hedges as well as trees. I mean, how can I have only just realised that? Anyway, birds nest in hedges as well as trees. Actually, this is lovely. This is the first time I've been in the full-on shade for about 20 minutes, so this is really nice to be somewhere that's fully overgrown for a minute. And we're fast approaching the halfway mark, which is 5k, so I wish I'd been a bit quicker, because there's a squirrel running around through that tree. I think he's gone too high, he's gone out of view now. Well, that's the second squirrel I've seen in about 5 minutes, so I'm sure there'll be more. I genuinely feel like I'm being followed around by squirrels. There's so many of them. So it appears that I've had the camera on tilt lock this whole time instead of follow. So that tree just goes on forever. So that's not good. I don't know why it suddenly changed to tilt lock. It's never done that before. So that's the exact halfway mark of 5.04 kilometres, and we've got 5.04 kilometres to go. So let's see what's coming up. apparently when we get to the end of this stretch, we arrive at Royden Hall, which is a magnificent 15th century Grade 2 listed country house. So that'll be something worth looking at, I'm sure. So as I was coming up here the first time, I sort of turned, instead of going this way, which I'm supposed to go, I turned right, started walking down the hill, and I realised pretty quickly I was going the wrong way, so I turned round, and I'm so glad I did, because look, I'd walked straight past this. Now, I don't know what that is, but that is clearly something quite spectacular, and I'm going to have to look that one up, try and find out where that's come from, why it's there, and why it's like that. Very nearly missed it. I'm really glad, for once I'm really glad I went the wrong way. I mean, those columns look Roman, don't they? So I'm not saying it's a Roman. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it is Roman. Who knows? Anyway, we've got to go this way. I'm just thinking with all these fences either side of where I'm walking now, if I had a motorbike, I could be doing a Steve McQueen thing in the Great Escape. No. Although he did get caught, so. And we're back to undercover, which is a bit of a relief, I have to say, because that sun's burning now. It's what's the temperature? Well, according to this, it's only 17, but I don't believe that. I'm not having that at all. Well over the halfway mark, I know already that my coffee's going to be freezing cold, but that and a little granola slice are going to go down pretty well now. A granola square, whatever you call them. Yeah, they're going to go down pretty well as soon as I can find somewhere to sit down. I haven't seen a single bench on this walk yet, which I have to say is rare, because there's normally a bench somewhere. Maybe when we get to Royden Hall we'll get lucky. Now over there, in the distance between the two trees, you can see some deer, which is nice because I didn't see any yesterday in Knoll Deer Park. Yeah, here they are today in abundance. Well, that looks like Royden Hall over here. Not sure if it's in use or not. It actually looks like it's all boarded up. certainly parts of it are. What I don't want is to find myself walking around somebody's house, effectively. No. Well, that's strange, because it looks in part as though it's all boarded up, and in other ways it looks like it's in use. Maybe it's just been abandoned. Also, it doesn't much look like a hall, if I'm honest. Not as you would imagine it, you know, like a country hall. Let's see if we can find out some information about Roydon Hall. Okay, so this clearly isn't Roydon Hall. May have been a gamekeeper's cottage or something like that. But no, I don't think it's the hall itself. And it's going to take us too far off the trail to find out where it actually is. So we won't be seeing Roydon Hall today, but maybe we'll come and have a look at it another time. What an amazing view. How lovely to see some stag. I've had to pull my phone out, so this will probably look slightly different in the film, but nonetheless, how lovely to see them. Majestic. That's what that is, majestic. They're still looking over. Is that a young mother and her baby? Just there through the trees. There they go. There they go, they're running off. Well, that's a lovely surprise, because I didn't expect to see deer today. They're all watching me, understandably. Oh, well, that's cheered me up actually, after not seeing, well, I mean, we saw two little ones yesterday, but after not really seeing anything yesterday, that's cheered me up. And yeah, they're beautiful animals, aren't they? I mean, I never thought of that before. Deer. Beautiful, majestic. I don't know. Anyway. So we've got 3k to go. I'm guessing at some point we're going to have to head back towards the river, but I don't actually know where this is leading us at the moment. So I think when we come to the end here, we're going to come out into a field. Okay. Oh wow, that is hot. That is really hot and really bright. I'm going to have to start bringing the sunnies out with me. Whew. There's nothing growing in this field. Nothing at all. I feel like I'm in one of those movies where they get, you know, lost in the jungle or lost in the desert or something. That was quite a long walk through that. It felt like it anyway, because there was nothing to look at. So well, it's the first time we've seen geese, and there's looks like there's honey beehives over there as well, but we haven't seen geese before, so that's good. Bit of a loft conversion going on up there by the look of it in that house. Now, there are pregnant sheep grazing in this field. Alright, we have to walk straight through it. Okay. That's a clever bit of planting to maintain a public footpath in the middle. So again, yeah. Oh, it's nice to be out of that. That was full on heat. Whew. I'm absolutely sweating. Absolutely sweating. So coming up to the end now. Can't have much further to go. So, and Yes, here we are, heading up pretty much to back where we started. So when was the last time you saw a llama in Kent? Let alone two. Is that a llama or is it an alpaca? So that's the end of today's walk. It's been quite a long one, about 10k, just over 10k actually, more like 11. But as always, thank you for joining us. I hope you stay with it till the end. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like and comment. And until next time, take care.